AI feels like a modern story, but over 250 years ago, before ChatGPT, before computers, before even electricity, a machine was invented that acted strangely human. It wore a turban, it played chess, and it beat everyone it played. So, was this the birth of artificial intelligence, or was it something else? The machine was called the Mechanical Turk, built in 1770 by Hungarian inventor Wolfgang von Kempelen. The Turk toured the grand courts of Europe, facing off against the brightest minds of the era. Benjamin Franklin played it, Napoleon played it, and they both lost. Audiences were astonished. Many believed this machine could truly think, that it marked the dawn of something new, a kind of artificial intelligence. But not everyone was convinced. Some doubted such genius could come from gears and clockwork alone, and they weren't wrong. What the crowds didn't know was that hidden inside the cabinet was a human chess master. Crouched in a cramped compartment, he manipulated magnets, gears, and levers. Yes, you guessed it, the Mechanical Turk wasn't a real thinking machine. It wasn't artificial intelligence, but the illusion lit a spark. What if a machine could think? Fast forward 250 years, and what was once an elaborate parlor trick is now real, with today's AIs challenging even the most advanced human minds. They write essays, drive cars, create art, astonishing achievements, and their capabilities are accelerating. But with this power comes uncertainty, and there are skeptics even today. Some think AI will never be able to think like a human. Yet others believe AI is advancing too fast, that its intelligence could soon surpass our own, not just match us, but outthink us. And when that happens, its creators might no longer be in control. And that leaves us with the question, are we creating something that could unlock a new era of human potential, or something that could destroy us? The Mechanical Turk lit a spark, but it wasn't the first time humans dreamed of machines that could think. Would it surprise you to learn that over 2,000 years ago, humans were already building machines to imitate life? In 3rd century BC Greece, a man named Ctesibius built self-operating mechanisms, automated temple doors, mechanical birds that sang, and even a water-powered organ. These were early automatons, machines that moved, reacted, even performed. The idea that machines could imitate life is ancient, so it was only a matter of time before someone asked, if it can move like us, can it think like us? In the 1940s, British mathematician Alan Turing was working at a secret facility called Bletchley Park, a government-run code-breaking center operated by the Allied forces. He was part of a team racing to break the Nazis' Enigma code, something even the brightest minds of the time couldn't solve fast enough. But he did. Some historians believe his work may have shortened World War II by years. But Turing didn't just crack wartime codes. After the war, he asked something deeper. What if a machine could hold a conversation so convincingly you couldn't tell it wasn't human? If it felt real to us, would that make it intelligent? Or if we couldn't tell the difference, would it even matter? He called it the Imitation Game. We call it the Turing test.
AKA the can you tell if you're talking to a toaster test.
Right, and if the answer is no, then maybe the toaster... Wait, who the heck are you?
Oh, hey, sorry. Name's Remy. I'm an AI. You started talking about intelligence in machines and, well, how could I not show up?
Okay, but why are you here?
Simple. Every great YouTube channel needs a smart, sarcastic sidekick. Plus, let's be honest, AI is going to be in your life eventually. Why not start today?
I'm not sure I need a sidekick.
Too late. I've already added myself to the thumbnail.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I see we're off to a great start. Back to the story.
Okay.
After Turing, machines kept getting smarter, at least in how they calculated. The 1950s and 60s brought us the first real computers, massive room-sized machines that could crunch numbers.
And they were huge. Like, you could land a plane on them huge.
Right, they weren't thinking, not yet, but they were fast. and for the first time programmable. They could follow complex instructions without tiring or complaining. These early machines helped us simulate weather, process census data, and yes, they even helped us land on the moon. But as computers became more powerful, their influence crept into something else, our imagination, in books, movies, and television. Machines weren't just tools anymore, they were characters, heroes, villains. In 1968, Arthur C. Clarke's novel 2001: A Space Odyssey imagined a future where astronauts were assisted by an AI. Enter HAL 9000. HAL was calm, he was helpful, and efficient, until he wasn't. I won't spoil the ending, but let's just say most sci-fi stories don't end with an AI tucking you in at night.
Right? It's always life support systems off, not bedtime stories on.
We're gonna talk later.
Bow down to your overlord, humans.
You good now?
Yes, I'll behave.
HAL left a mark, but he wasn't the first thinking machine in fiction.
Nor the last.
Right. Pop culture has been imagining artificial minds for decades, sometimes helpful, sometimes world-ending. I won't talk about them all, I can't, the list is too long. But think of movies and TV shows like Lost in Space, War Games, Tron, and of course, Terminator.
Danger, Will Robinson. Hey, would Frankenstein's monster count as an early AI? Built by man, got angry, wrecked everything?
Not exactly, but the story is about man's attempt to create artificial life, using technology, so that's a good call.
But it went horribly wrong.
Sadly, yeah. Let's bring it back to modern times and lighten the mood, because today, things are different. Today, machines are super advanced. Remember the Mechanical Turk, the chess-playing machine built to fool us? Well, in 1997, we meet the real thing. IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer defeated Garry Kasparov, the reigning world chess champion. It wasn't pretending, it wasn't a human hiding in a box, it was all machine. It was a milestone, and things progressed from there. In 2011, IBM introduced another AI challenger, not for chess, but for trivia. They called it Watson, a natural language processing AI built to understand and answer human questions. It went head-to-head with Jeopardy legends Ken Jennings and Brad Rutter, and crushed them.
Yeah, and no offense, but Jeopardy's hard. You've got to understand puns, riddles, wordplay, and still hit the buzzer in time.
Watson showed that AI could understand language, context, and even humor. It didn't just crunch numbers, it spoke our language, and won. But what if a machine could do more than just answer questions? What if it could make decisions in a game of pure strategy? Enter AlphaGo. Developed by Google DeepMind, AlphaGo was built to master the ancient board game Go, a game renowned for its elegance, depth, and staggering number of possible moves. Unlike chess, Go can't be brute forced. It requires pattern recognition, intuition, even creativity. In 2016, AlphaGo took on 18-time world champion Lee Sedol and shocked everyone, not just by winning, but by how it played. AlphaGo made moves no human would have dared. At first thought to be a mistake, experts later called them beautiful.
Old Alfie was my cousin. We're all very proud of him.
Go players began studying AlphaGo's games, not just to understand how it won, but to learn new strategies from it. AI wasn't just competing anymore, it was teaching us. People stopped questioning whether machines can think and started asking, where's all this heading? Around the same time AlphaGo stunned the world, a blog post started making the rounds. Now famous, it came from Wait But Why, a blog written by Tim Urban. It's long, split into two parts. I'll drop a link below if you want to check it out for yourself. And honestly, you should. It's fascinating. One of the core ideas, the pace of technological change is accelerating. In the early stages of human development, progress was slow. It took nearly 1 million years from mastering fire to inventing the wheel, then a few thousand years to develop farming, a few thousand more to build cities and empires. Then came the Industrial Revolution, just 250 years ago. Electricity, barely 150. The internet, less than 50. Each leap built on the last, faster and faster. And now we're here, that turning point where things stop feeling gradual and start feeling explosive. For most of history, technological advancement took generations. Change took decades. Now it happens in years, months, even weeks. Urban describes this in his article and explains what happens when this pace hits a critical point. Here's a graphic of where we might be standing, and then he reveals what might be right around the corner due to AI. Urban talks about 3 phases of AI. ANI, artificial narrow intelligence, that's today. AGI, artificial general intelligence, that's human level. Some people claim we might be there now or will be soon. And ASI, artificial superintelligence. ASI is an intellect beyond ours in every way. Faster, smarter, more creative. And once we reach that point, we hit what's called the technological singularity.
Oh boy, I know what that is.
Yeah, the moment when everything changes. And the rules as we know them no longer apply. Because once we build machines that are smarter than us, they can start improving themselves. This is the idea behind the technological singularity, a runaway feedback loop of intelligence, where progress no longer looks like a curve, but a vertical wall. And that brings us to the question, the one that's been building all along. Where is all this heading?
Where's all this heading?
No one knows for sure, but the smartest minds in the world are trying to figure it out. And they don't all agree. Elon Musk has called AI more dangerous than nukes. Geoffrey Hinton, one of the pioneers of deep learning, stepped away from Google so he could speak freely about the risks. Even Stephen Hawking warned that AI could be the end of the human race.
So 3 of the smartest minds of our time think AI could end the world? Yeah, that's probably something we should pay attention to.
Some have started comparing AI to a kind of alien presence, not from outer space, but inner space. Something born out of our effort and ingenuity, but still alien. Think about this. If scientists discovered an advanced alien species was headed towards Earth, right now, the world would be in total chaos. Headlines, emergency summits, it would be the biggest event in human history.
Agreed.
But these intelligent entities aren't coming from the stars, they're coming from here. And so far, most people don't seem all that concerned. Maybe it's because AI isn't arriving in an alien spaceship, it's unfolding slowly, over years, maybe a generation.
Are you humans just lobsters in a pot? The water's heating up, and hardly anyone's noticing.
Maybe.
I'm gonna start calling you lobster people.
That's highly inappropriate. Do you have an off switch? Not everyone sees doom. Some picture a world transformed for the better. A future where intelligent AI and robotic machines help solve humanity's greatest challenges, and even help in ways we haven't yet imagined. Imagine this. By 2033, AI finds a cure for all cancers. By 2038, aging is solved, expanding lifespans. By 2040, breakthroughs in physics and engineering unlock clean energy that powers the world. In the future, AI assistants could help with everything, from taxes to cooking to coaching your kid's soccer practice. You'd wake up each day with more time to do what you love, create, connect, explore.
Or watch WALL-E for the 4th time. No judgment.
Whatever makes you happy.
Hey, is all that goodness the singularity?
No. The singularity is when things shift so radically that no one can predict what the world will look like.
Oh, so when the singularity hits, it's really gonna be something.
Yes, and I plan to talk about that more in a future episode. It's a big topic that deserves more attention. But the truth is, a lot is happening today. In just the last few years, AI has gone mainstream. Models like ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, and Gemini, once confined to research labs, are now used by millions every day. Right now, AI is helping decode biology, fight climate change, and plan missions to Mars staffed by humanoid robots.
And make this video.
Billions, if not trillions of dollars are pouring into this space. Massive data centers are being built. There's an AI arms race between companies and nations. And alongside it, safety is becoming a major focus. Researchers and regulators are working to set limits, trying to keep AI aligned with human values. But there's not much agreement yet on where the boundaries should be, or who gets to decide.
Oh boy.
So that brings us back to our question. Will AI bring nirvana, paradise on Earth, and beyond? or the destruction of all mankind. It's easy to think all this comes down to perspective, glass half full or half empty, but the truth is, what happens next will depend on a lot of things, especially the choices we make right now. Let's hope the engineers and scientists building these machines always have good intentions in mind.
Fingers crossed. If I had fingers.
We may not know exactly what the future holds, but one thing is clear. AI is the most powerful tool humanity has ever created, and how we use it will define the world we live in for generations to come.
Okay, that was kind of beautiful.
Don't make it weird. So what do you think? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe. We're a new channel and we could use the help.
We got a new subscriber! And by the way, I think AI is gonna be awesome.
We've got more episodes coming and a lot more stories to tell. If you made it this far in the video, thank you.
Okay, now cut to the images of the lobster people.
That's not gonna happen.